Spanakopita is a traditional Greek dish usually made as a pie. My version, you get the same yummy taste in bite-sized triangles. Perfect for holiday entertaining. For the filling, I'm sauteing 2/3 cup of finely diced onion and about a tablespoon of olive oil. Keep stirring. This will take about a minute or two. You want the onions to get translucent. I'm adding 4 garlic cloves that are finely minced. Stir those in there. These cook even faster, about 30 seconds. I've got 16 ounces of spinach that I've defrosted and drained. Let's add in those sauteed onions and garlic. Oh, this adds so much flavor. 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. This really brightens the flavor. Some chopped green onions. These are about 5. Let's add some seasonings. 2 teaspoons of dried dill, 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1/2 cup of finely chopped Italian parsley. Combine this really well. Oh, this smells so good. And I promise it tastes as good as it smells. Now let's add our cheeses. I have 4 ounces each of crumbled feta, ricotta, which I've drained because you don't want it wet. Let's mix that together before we add our 1 beaten egg. That will hold it all together. And we have our filling. I've placed 1 sheet of phyllo dough on my cutting board and I'm using melted butter to brush the tops. Place a second sheet right over the first one. And don't worry if it tears. Phyllo dough is very, very delicate. Just piece it all together. Butter the tops again. You're gonna need 1 stick of melted butter for this recipe. Now for the 3rd sheet. Now with a knife, I'm dividing my phyllo dough sheets into thirds. Now we're gonna scoop in the filling. Place a scant tablespoon at the end of each strip. This recipe's a few steps. Call it a labor of love, but when you taste these, it's so worth it. Now for the fun part, folding them into triangles. So it's just like folding a flag. Go from one side, then fold over to the other side. The butter is gonna make these nice and brown and flaky and crunchy. These are almost ready to go in the oven. You guessed it, 1 more brushing of butter. I have my oven heating at 350 degrees, and these will bake for about 20 minutes or until they're brown and crispy. In the oven they go. My guests are about to arrive, and these are perfectly warm from the oven. So for some extra tips on make ahead and reheating, go right to my website.